Hello everyone and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius for 2024. I hope all my Aquarius friends are doing well. This is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the King of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have Justice clarified by the Sun. In the advice from Spirit position, we have the Four of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands. And in the first part of 2024, we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. In the second part of 2024, we have the Hermit clarified by the Knight of Swords. So let's get right into this spread. The good thing is that in the past, you were able to move away from a complicated situation, from difficult circumstances, and you were able to make things better, not just for yourself, but also for the people that are the closest to you. So in 2024, you're still going through the process of healing, the process of processing change, because when the change happens, we sort of go with it in the moment, but it does take time to reflect on what we've been through once that change, is complete. You're able to make a situation better by creating a change for yourself because of a conflict that was around you. You wanted to leave things behind. You wanted to create and find solutions for yourself in order to kind of make a better journey for yourself. You went through an important lesson, and as a result, you are moving towards a better emotional well-being. That's where the King of Cups comes in, because he has incredible, high emotional intelligence, and so you were able to kind of find a way out of a situation where you could create circumstances for you and feel much more emotionally fulfilled. Now, in the obstacle position, you do have Justice. So something that you were hoping to receive, some kind of a fairness, it has been delayed. And so in 2024, you're learning another lesson, which is a lesson of patience, because we do see that Justice is in the obstacle position, which tells me that you were hoping to receive fairness, you were hoping for things to be made right, but it's going to still, take additional time, because behind the scenes, the universe is recalibrating to create the best possible circumstances for you. You also have the Sun in the obstacle position, which definitely tells me this delay in Justice, may kind of reflect on your overall mood and make you not so optimistic, but there is a lot to look forward to when it comes to the future. The idea here is to stop overthinking, because Aquarius, you do spend a lot of time thinking. You're exceptionally cerebral, you're very bright, you do have an incredible mental sharpness, and so it's important to remember that under the circumstances where Justice is delayed, you may not be thinking clearly. Therefore, it is important to kind of practice patience and not fall into this pessimistic perspective on life, because what we do know is that change is constant. So we live in a world of cycles. One cycle ends, another one begins. So it's important to remember that especially, on January 20th, we're entering into like a full-blown Aquarius time. So you will feel stronger as the year progresses. Now, in the advice from Spirit position, you have the Four of Wands. So that tells me the divine here is saying to you, focus on your home, focus on the people that you see on a daily basis, focus on building your own community of people that think like you, that are like-minded. Find your tribe and create that foundation where your tribe will feel kind of drawn to you. You need to prioritize your relationships and focus on the relationships that, with the people that you love the most or that you're friends with the most, because the idea is not to have a million different friends. The idea is to have a close group of people that are so strong together. And so it's important to remember, focus on your home, focus on your community, and remember that you're building something that will last for a long time. You also have Seven of Wands in the clarifying position, so definitely this spread is very big on defending your outlook, defending your beliefs, because you may feel like you're outnumbered, you may feel like only you see a perspective, but that is not true. There are people like you out in the world, so it's important to defend your authenticity, to defend your point of view, to defend your beliefs, your understandings of the way you see the world, basically your truth. In the first part of 2024, you have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. Definitely that tells me that you will be very busy working and pursuing things that you want to manifest into your life. The Knight of Wands is very action-oriented. So it's important to remember, while you will be, doing a lot of things, it's also important to remember not to be impulsive, not to, kind of go with the first thought or emotion that pops into your body. It's important to kind of think things through and have a logical approach. You are definitely working on creating a better lifestyle for yourself, on creating more security and substance. You have some ambitious goals that you have set for yourself, and so you do see an opportunity to realize those goals. And it will take action on your part. And the divine also is working with you in order to help you create what you want to manifest in 2024. The dreams that you have will come to fruition. Sometimes they won't come in the way you expect them or the way you understood them, but they're definitely being manifested as we speak. You've been putting in energy, you've been putting in time, and so this is definitely not going unnoticed in the eyes of the divine. Now, in the second part of 2024, you'll have a moment to reflect on everything that has happened so far, and reflection is really powerful because it gives you an ability to learn from your own experience, to be able to look back and to analyze what you would have done different, because ultimately the answers come from within you. And so this is what the Hermit encourages. He encourages the search for truth to receive inner guidance. And that is what the Hermit is all about. He understands that the search for truth is very important in order to understand the path forward. And also the strength comes from within. So the solution does not lie outside of you. It lies on the inside of you. So the types of thoughts you're having, the types of belief systems that are in place are very important because they form your perspective on the outside world, if you will. You also have the Knight of Swords in the clarifying position, which tells me that, again, you will be very logical in your approach and you will be taking action. So this is a year of the wooden dragon 2024. It is going to be a slightly chaotic year. There will be a lot of events, and so you will find yourself having to adapt to a changing sort of situation. You'll find yourself having to make decisions that are, somewhat significant, not like life-changing significant, but, pretty significant. And so it will be important and up to you to be as aware, but also as grounded as you can. So do stare at a candle. If you are able to, do find time to meditate and drink plenty of water and get a good night rest and take walks in nature, because all those things have a cumulative effect on your vibration, on your frequency. If you are able to stay in a high vibration longer, you will see long-term benefits of it right away. But let's see what the Angel and Ancestor Oracle card has for us. We have High Priestess, harness mystic power. The High Priestess reminds you that you have energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. When this card shows up, it also is important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. I also pulled a Shaman's Dream Oracle card, and we have Perfect Storm, the courage to step into life. When this card shows up, it definitely lets you know that the winds are picking up and you need to make sure that you're close to the eye of the storm. The key is to remain centered and balanced. Let go of thoughts, beliefs, attitudes that clutter your mind, that clutter your heart, that, create confusion. This card generally appears when it is important for you to seize the moment, carpe diem, as they say. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. So go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all of its terrifying greatness, experiencing the fullness of life. You will succeed. A raven is also a great symbol of having a strong intuition, of having magical capacity and power to prevail over the, different weather events. So it's a really great symbol saying that you have what it takes because you have an eye. You have an ability to decipher hidden energies better than other zodiac signs. And this is your time, so you will feel a lot more power that surges. And so as a result, you'll have that expansion of consciousness. You'll have that growth. You will have that capacity to understand more, to do more, to kind of carry, more of a burden, which is responsibility that will then bring about a lot more meaningfulness into your life. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.